If you could use a dose of fresh air, if you could just sit back and relax and get a good read in, then keep watching. This message is for you. Hey, girl, hey, this is Yandel, the head mom in charge over at mommyslays.com. And if you never heard of me or you never heard of mommyslays.com, I don't know what's going on with you, but it's time to get familiar. Mommy Slays is a lifestyle brand created to help women exude their confidence and to bring back their power. And we are an accessory brand where I'm the head jewelry designer over there, where I create slay stacks to help build confidence. But on top of that, I create other resources. And that's why the Mommy Slays magazine is super, super important. So if you know me from making jewelry, or whether you know me from slaying wigs and teaching other people how to make wigs, or you know me as a teacher and an English major, it doesn't really matter. I'm a multifaceted person, and all those passions come together in the Mommy Slays magazine. And I talk about it a lot in the letter to the editor on why this magazine was so important. If you want an access to the sneak peek of this magazine, where it just has a couple, just to give you a feel, it has one activity and it has I want to say two articles in it, then go ahead and click the link in the description to get access to the mini mag. Now, if you want your own copy of the Mommy Slays magazine, go ahead and get it. It comes with an exclusive audio, and you can get the physical copy, which is print. These are printed on demand. I do not have a stack of them in my house, y'all. I'm not balling like that yet. They're your print on demand. As you order it, it will print and then it will ship out to you. But so you don't have to keep waiting, you don't have to be left waiting too long. What happens is you get a digital copy while you're waiting for the full copy to come in the mail. And for those of you that pre-ordered, or you ordered since you heard about the drop, you should already have yours, or you will have it by Friday. If you do not have it by this Friday, let me know. But I sent some off this Sunday, and there was a holiday on Monday, so Friday was the day that your delivery date was set to. But let's talk about what's in the mag. Let's talk about what's in the mag. It's a dose of positivity. So if you're following me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Mommy Slays, or you could follow me on here under Yandel Guilford. That is my page on Facebook. And I'm on YouTube as well under Mommy Slays. So if you follow me on social media, you've seen this puzzle. And this is the 2023 predictions puzzle. And I filled it intentionally with positive words. And so it's a fun puzzle. And a lot of you guys have been doing the puzzle. Just by without the word bank, and you've been doing a great job. But if you want access to the full puzzle, go ahead and get the mini mag. In this copy, I talk about how you can heal through solo travel, and sometimes you don't even realize how healing and therapeutic it could be until you do it. So shout out to the author Empress B. If you are on Instagram, follow her there. But we have an article in here on how solo travel allowed her to begin her healing, and I follow it up with how to safely solo travel, and I provide you some tips on how to do that if you're highly considering solo traveling. And I really recommend it in the magazine. Guys, we have to stop waiting on that vacation. I said what I said. We have to stop waiting on that vacation. We have to stop waiting on that friend getaway. We just got to stop waiting, and we got to go. And there's so much therapy in just going. Okay. I can speak firsthand. I recently, in November, I just picked up and I went to Miami for like a weekend. It wasn't a long trip. It was a little hard because I left the babies with their dad, but it was so needed. All right. The beach was calling my name. The last time I was in Miami was in college. I think it was 2007. I think it was either 2006 or 2007, but I think it was 2007 was the last time that I went to Miami, which is one of my favorite places. But let me know, where is a destination slaycation for you? So by slaycation, I mean a trip or a solo travel. Where would you like to go? Let me know in the comments, and I'll let you know right now while I'm waiting for y'all to comment. I really would like to go to Egypt. If you didn't know, I'm obsessed with ancient Egypt, hence my my middle child's name is Cairo after Cairo. I just spell his name with a K, but I would like to go to Egypt. That's one place on my list. I also want to go to Hawaii. I also would like to go to Caravana for Carnival. And I want to go to Trinidad. I would love to go to Trinidad any time of the year, but I would like to go to Trinidad to experience it for Carnival. I'm loving enjoying the Carnival photos right now. That's just some place that I've always wanted to go. My parents are from Guyana, and usually when traveling there, the layover is in Trinidad, but it's usually a short layover. So you just literally, you don't even get off the plane. Or based on my experience, I never got off the plane, but we do lay over there. Um, so those are the places, and I'm excited to read where you would like to travel to. And that's why you want to read this, because I talk about, or through the author Empress B, her article talks about the healing in solo travel. And I just feel like a lot of us need a slaycation instead of that vacation that we're wishing for. But I don't know if we're ready to have that conversation yet. Well, I'll save that conversation for another day. Um, I talk about, I'm going to talk about beauty. I talk about press on nails, because how many of you have wanted to try press on nails, but you can't wear nails for work? Or how many of you have wanted to try nails, like those really long nails and the intricate designs, but you just want it for like a photo shoot, an event, and you wonder, how am I going to take my nails off when it's time? So I got you. That article is in here because people have asked me that question before, and I live it. I am a creator, right? I work with my hands, and I love wearing nails, but I am not the girl that can get my hands dirty and work quickly with nails. I'm just not. Some people can naturally do it. I don't work well with nails. So sometimes I just literally want my nails on for a day, for a date, whether it's a solo date, whether it's a date night out with the girls, it doesn't matter. Or for me to go to an event, for me to do a photo shoot. Sometimes I just need nails for the weekend. And so I give you the tips and tricks inside of the article called Pressing On with Press Ons, which is in the full version of the magazine. I have a heart to heart in this. I pour out my heart. For those of you that don't know, I left teaching 8 months pregnant. I made the decision to leave teaching, and I dropped the T on all of that in here. I dropped the positivity T on here on surviving the great resignation. And the reason why I share my shame and I share my story, and I've kind of struggled a little bit. I haven't talked about it a lot. I haven't publicly really talked about leaving teaching, which is one of my gifts from God. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, there's so many aspects of teaching, but you got to read the article to find out. But the reason why I share anything, what I call is sharing my shame, which is part of the slave method, is because I know that my story is going to help somebody else. So I talk about the lessons behind surviving the great resignation, because I quit in summer of 2021, 8 months pregnant. You can read the story, the article, my heartfelt article here. And when you do buy the full version of the magazine, you get an audio of this. This is our exclusive article. I really go in, and there's a lot of lessons and blessings that I talk about. So I also talk about my top recommended books at the moment. I call that section book club section. And then there's a section for a listening party where I talk about what I'm listening to and the music that we enjoy. I talk about who loves I was saying wigs, who loves hats. I talk about styling and profiling with hats, and how they really can complement your style. Yes, we talked about the listening party already. And in the wellness section, we talk about healing stones and which healing stone might be right for you, and how to pick out healing stones. I also talk about the top 6 healing stones, because that's a popular. Sometimes people just pick healing stones by their popularity, what they know. But I feel like it's my job as a jewelry designer that works with semi-precious stones to educate you on the different types of stones. And there's an activity in stones on here. And I do address the controversy on crystals. and you got to read it to get access to that. And like I said, there's a puzzle in here for the healing stones. And my favorite part of the magazine, because this magazine is about entertaining, it's supposed to make you feel good after you read it. It's supposed to make you feel somewhat uplifted, and it's supposed to make you feel connected and know that you're not alone. So I also talk about the 2023 zodiac words, styles, and stones. So, based on your zodiac sign, I gave you a word, I gave you a hairstyle that you might want to try, and I gave you a stone. But you got to get the magazine to get access to it. So, all the details, I'm super excited, y'all. This is my baby. This is a big deal. And if you like, have downloaded the mini mag, I want to hear your feedback. If you have ordered, I want to hear your feedback. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you for anybody that commented. Thank you for anybody that shares out this video or tags somebody or suggests the brand Mommy Slays. Mommy Slays is a lifestyle brand. Mommy Slays is not just your average accessory brand. I am super duper serious about helping women to bring back their power. I'm serious about helping women to share their shame, to slay through it, to refine themselves. Like, this is a movement. And so I either you get it or you don't. And it's okay. This message is not for people that don't get it, and that's okay. And I talk about stuff like that in the magazine too. But this is just to help to connect with women on a different level. And this is just something that was super important for me to do. It was like a promise to myself. And a lot of times we have these dreams that we sit on in our notebooks, in our head, and Google Docs, and the notes in our phones that we might share with close friends or share with lovers, but we don't always execute it because of fear. We think that we can't do something. And so that's what the Mommy Slays mag is about. And that's what Mommy Slays is about. It's about doing what you are destined to do and just being your authentic self. Um, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you want more resources, we also do have this guide, the 25 ways to heal. I'm not a believer in pushing healing. Like, you have to be either on your healing journey or ready to heal. But if you need help with healing, get this guide. Or if you feel alone on your healing journey, get this guide. Or if you're on a healing journey, get this guide. And if you know somebody that might need help, recommend this guide to them. But thank y'all so much for listening. And again, thank you so much for your support. If you have any questions or suggestions for topics that you want me to cover in the upcoming magazine, this is a quarterly magazine, y'all. So every season one will be dropping. If you have suggestions or topics you want me to cover, let me know. If you would like to advertise your brand in our magazine and you feel like it aligns with our mission, send me a message. Um, or if you have a story that you want to share and you want to put it out there, um, to the tribe or into the world, let me know as well, because we're accepting submissions. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to the sneak peek on the Mommy Slays magazine, and all the details on how you can get access are in the description. I appreciate you all, and I can't wait to read your comments. And that's it for now. Thanks so much for slaying with me, and slay safe, y'all, because these germs is vicious. Your girl got like attacked by these elementary germs. I had strep throat from Cairo. And then when I bounced back from that, I got hit with the stomach bug from him. It's like these kindergarten germs, they just bringing everything home. So I'm much better, thanks be to God. But if you were wondering, like, or felt like I was being quiet, I'm not ignoring you or nothing like that. I really was sick, y'all. But I'm better now, and I'm glad I'm recuperated. All right. So that's that. Share this video, tag this video if your heart, if it's set on your heart to do that. Okay. All right. And that's it. Bye.